Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to you wherever you are, whatever time it is when you listen to this. Welcome to my channel. I'm Fifth Degree, but you can call me Fifth. Okay, y'all. So ultimately, this is what's gonna be going on real quick, y'all. This is the Earth signs reading. All right, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. How are you guys doing? I'm gonna call this a series from when I do them. And this reading is timeless. Reading is timeless. Okay. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Right. What the wind? What's the wind blowing your way? What are you? What's the wind? What you pulling to you with your wind? Okay. You're getting a second wind. Ooh, that might be better. Getting a second wind. Wind. I'm saying wind, W-I-N-D, but I keep saying wind, W-I-N. Okay. Show that you care. What else? Oh, this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Uranus. Okay. I don't do Mars for love. I do Venus. Okay. And Uranus. Okay. But show that you care. And North. Sun, Moon, Rising, North, Venus, and Uranus. There we go. Show that you care. Let the two become one. I knew this was coming up. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So that's where that message was coming from. Okay. Okay, so it not being a time to reflect. What I'm getting from it is deflecting, not reflecting, deflecting. Yeah, let the two become one. And hear the ancient ones. So listen to your ancestors. That's one of the beautiful things about Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. It's just like natural for you all to be able to tap into the clairvoyance and apply the intelligence and even be able to see how things will balance. Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and to even catch and pay attention to the signs. All right. Anything else? Because what this is saying is that some ancestors, some ancestors with this ancient ones card, it being your nature to listen to ancestors, follow the signs, see the signs, identify them. Because you're talking to the thinkers. The thinkers. Is it anything else? The ancient ones, and we are all connected. And do not fear the unknown. I heard something about crossing over. That has a couple meanings to it with the crossing over and crossovers. Yeah, because that if you know that spirits give the choice, and depending on how strong they are, they'll stick around to assist you, or they'll be like, look at it as the best way I could think of it is a foreign exchange student program. Okay, with the ethers and stuff, they'll come and give you messages and all this other good stuff. They'll even give you the opportunity to fix some things it is that you would have going on, that you would have going on, right? You just have to, for lack of a better phrase, not be pig-headed or big-headed in it, in interpreting it, and look at it from every vibration. Don't just look at it from every level. You know what I'm saying? Not just the ones at the top. Okay, so respecting the boundaries is in the reverse. What this is given when, if a person would have crossed your boundaries. Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I love you, my protocols. I do, but you have a tendency to not respect people's boundaries. You don't. One of the things it is that I will say that's always boggled my mind when people would do this if you were to, if you know that you have those abilities, right, to speak different things into existence, and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you really can do this. If you say that something happens or something, for lack of a phrase, if something stinks, right, you say that it stinks, then guess what? It'll stink. Now, here's the problem that will come into place with that. Did you offer any assistance so it doesn't stink? Part one. Part two, or are you the reason why it would stink? I'm saying this because this ancient ones is coming through. Okay? What would your ancestors have done? And just pay attention to that. Especially within doing what you feel to make things even with yourself and on a humanitarian scale, you have to be really mindful. I'm gonna do unto others as you have them do unto you. Absolutely. 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 The Hermit and the Magician. It's that Mercury situation. A lot of people, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, especially Gemini, right? Don't wait until Mercury retrograde to get your shit off. I understand that you may need the planet in order to assist you, right? You need the planet to go retrograde, right? That's where you can learn from the other inhabitant of your planet, Virgo. They don't need the planet to go retrograde for them to feel and do anything, right? They just feel it, they do it, they say it, right? But they do need the planet to go retrograde so that they can discipline themselves, or so they can be disciplined, right? So, and Gemini, you being a thinker, right? And Uranus governing Saturn, not governing Saturn, governing Aquarius, and Venus, right? Governing Libra. Pay attention to who you are in different spaces so you don't have such this dramatic setback. Okay? So, Magician, Black Herman, some things manifesting, but then letting the two become one. Manifestations. Okay, Three of Baskets, third party situations, some obsession. Right. Third party, celebrating courting. Celebrating courting, the manifestations that come within one celebrating courting, within hearing the ancient ones. Time to reflect. And how, I ain't even finna lie to y'all, right? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you gonna get this. The third party in your relationships, right, or with you being with a lover, would always be what you don't say. That would be like the third party situation with you, right? And even within manifesting the celebration, right? Manifesting, so yeah, because some of it I'm getting is because something that I'm getting from it within this whole manifesting a celebration for a lover, birthday parties, engagement parties, anniversary parties, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, and that's something to pay attention to. That's interesting. Yeah, because this and one's obsessive nature. Hold on, what's leading to one being indecisive? The investment. Hold on, the completion of the cycle that comes with the investment and being undecided because there's one clarity that's held to themselves, another one that will be presented in regards to being obsessed. You know what it's giving, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? You your own worst enemy. You being your own worst enemy. Yeah, you being your own worst enemy. I don't know how else to do that. Hopefully it's okay though, y'all. I hope y'all okay. Or yeah, because if you continuously analyzing what somebody else does, that opens the gate. You're not respecting the boundary of minding your business, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You gotta mind your business in order for things, in order to keep people out of your shit. I hope that makes sense for y'all. All right, 2 angel cards came out as influences. To show that you care and let the two become one. Cancel, clear, delete. Okay, use only positive words and thoughts as they're rapidly manifesting into form. Ask the angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking. Workshops and seminars. Attending and giving speeches is part of your spiritual path and purpose. Be open to teaching and learning. I'm going to read this again, especially if there's a cross watcher that will come into fruition. It says attending and giving, which means you gotta go to a couple speeches or seminars, and what it's giving is like lecture hall. Yeah, that's how you wouldn't want to sit in on a lecture, but you would want to give one. Well, you gotta know how to follow before you can lead, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's that part. And even with the be open to teaching and learning. They should have flipped it. Be open to learning and teaching so that it matched the attending and giving. But I'm not gonna go there. Yeah, I'm just saying. Be open to teaching and learning. You gotta be open to learn new things. You can't stay stuck in what it is that you already know. That's what the ancient ones were trying to tell you within it. And opposed to having dual D-U-A-L. I'm saying D-U-A-L thinking, but the word that is coming out is D-U-E-L. No, that's typically with Gemini situation. It don't have to be a good side and a bad. They always do that with Geminis. Libras, y'all get it too. And Aquarius, y'all are just known for just the darker portion, which I, again, don't agree with. But anyway. In the duality of things, just because something is dark, it just means it's unknown. Okay? It's unknown, you may not see it. But that don't mean that it is either nothing there or nothing exists, or that it's something there and it's gone and it's messed up. It's okay for you to sit with yourself. Okay? Now, even in this whole deflecting portion. Alright? And trying to, because what it's giving is a person trying to manifest a third party relationship. And third party relationship, or in the other part of it, it'll be about the aspect of celebrating a relationship, period. Celebration of a relationship, period. Overall essence, the divine truth is that your parents eternally love you to the best of their ability. The angels are helping you heal from any pain associated with your mother or father. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah. Parents are very important. You are profound within this third party situations and dating and stuff. You are profoundly clairvoyant. Trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as with your physical sight. For your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. This is the second time this rhetoric, so to speak, has come up for you in this reading. It may be, y'all have, respect your own emotional sensitivity. And the way you do it, you have to be consistent with it. You can't just do it when you're angry. Or you can't just do it when you're sad. Or you can't just do it, when one particular emotion spills over for everything. You have to do it for all of it. Okay? And last but not least, Life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. This book's coming out. What it's giving you ain't got to put everything on social media. Everything that you put, yeah, because you put it on social media, that's just like you saying, I want to, it's an invitation to somebody fucking shit up. Everything don't have to be out there like that. And even in the communications aspect, yeah, wait until, in the subliminal aspect, wait until it's solid, tangible. Transformation, trust in the psychic gifts, and what constitutes as your psychic nature and your psychic gift. Trust. Anything else? Anything else? And pay attention to what offsets your anxiety. Pay attention to what offsets your anxiety, because sometimes it's psychosomatic. And if you're the type of person that works in subliminals a lot, that'll be a problem for you. It could come back and it can mess you up. So don't do that, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, the fire press. What is given is pay attention to the reality of what's going on around you and run again from it and speak in a higher vibration. Within the communication. Communication has been coming up a lot, and communication is key. Communication is key. Communication is very important. Okay? Yeah, even when you're talking to yourself. Because I don't know not one Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that has ever not picked up on the fact that they could genuinely speak things into existence. It's going to be about your self-worth and all this other stuff that'll come into place to it and for you, okay? So hopefully that helps you guys out just a little bit. Gave you a tad bit of an inclination of a few things going on. Please like, share, and subscribe. It helps me with the algorithm. I'm to get my numbers and things of that nature, okay? Because see, remember